Hi, everyone. Peace and love always. Okay, so I'm getting on here today to pretty much vent, to be honest. And I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but you know, along this spiritual journey, this awakening, this life adventure, everything is not always peaches and cream and peace and love. It is, but it isn't. I wish it could be, but sometimes what I realized is obstacles will come into our lives to show us how to be peaceful and loving, even when maybe a situation or a person is not being peaceful and loving and understanding or respectful to you. And you have to dig real deep and figure out how to, number one, not let them get to you. Not let the situation get to you. Not let that situation bring you down to its level, or that person bring you down and take you out of the person you know that you've worked so hard to become. That person that is peace and that is love. And we all are, and we're all going to stumble and fall, and that's okay. But as long as you get back up and try and figure out how to solve that problem without going down, back down, rise above, rise above the situation or person or whatever it is. I just feel like in these times, we're in a spiritual battle. It's true. It is what it is. There's no turning back. There's no doubting it at this point. 2020, it's written, Maktub. It was written. And it is very true. I'm almost done reading The Alchemist, and that word just popped into my head, which I could read The Alchemist 100 times. It is just such a true, true story about we all are that shepherd. We all are that little shepherd boy just trying to find his purpose in life, and that's what we all should be doing. And he encountered a thief, stole everything that poor boy had, and he had to rise above and learn that lesson from that. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And my situation is nothing like that. No one's stealing from me, thank God. I have been stolen from before in my life, from a boyfriend actually. He stole a $20,000 ring from me, but that's besides the point. So, but we all have to realize that every situation that's happening to us in life, whether good or bad, is happening for a reason. And we need to just take a step back. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so yesterday I got in a little confrontation with my neighbor. And it's very complicated because he's just not a neighbor that just moved in and we just say hi to each other. I literally live in my childhood home now. My husband and I are purchasing it from my parents. And, well, we make payments to my parents. And so I've known this I'm gonna call him a man for this video, but yesterday in my head I was calling him all different sorts of names, like a child, because to me that's how he's acting. And you know, I understand this man, so it makes it more difficult. I understand his traumas and things that he has gone through. He was very close to his mother. Him and his brother live together and they have their whole lives. And it's just been him and his brother and his mom pretty much their whole lives. And the mom passed away probably about 10 years now ago. And he's truly never gotten over it. And it breaks my heart, to be honest with you. I could cry about it. But what's not okay is he's spewing his pain on the people around him, which are his neighbors. Pretty much they're hoarders at this point, and it's getting so bad to where there are like dead animals. The stench coming from the house is not okay. And I take pride in my home, and my lawn, my flowers, everything. And they hoard vehicles too. Like there's literally a camper that's been in their driveway and a vehicle that has not moved in a good 20 years. So the camper has dead animals in it. The vehicle is literally like the frame is falling off, but he says he's going to fix it one day, and this 20 years later. So trust me, I have been very understanding. But now they're they have so many junk vehicles that they decided they're going to park in front of my home. And for a while I let it go thinking, okay, they're going to move it, they're going to move it. They're not moving it. And I have tried to make it obviously obvious that I don't want it there plenty of times without coming out of pocket because I don't want to do that. But yesterday I was forced to do that. And I'm actually really proud of myself the way I did handle it. I the old me would probably be in jail right now. But I confronted the one brother and I said, "You need to move your vehicle. It is not okay." And then he tried to argue with me about how it was registered and had insurance, pretty much saying he could park it wherever he wants, which is very disrespectful. I've never been disrespectful to this man. I have actually just always been a friend. I want to say he's in his 60s now, and it's just time. It's time for me to put my foot down. And so I pretty much told him, listen, you respect me, I respect you, and pretty much told him, you don't want to start a war with me, buddy. I'm telling you right now, you don't. So I'm gonna ask you one more time to move this vehicle, keep it moved out of my front yard, and have a great day. So today it was moved, and I'm very happy. But I'm the type of person where I'm going to keep replaying the situation in my head. And this morning I saw him, and it was just, I don't know if God is, I loved their mother. And Ginger, God rest her soul, she is the only reason I have not laid into these two grown men that act like children. And I know I shouldn't be talking about people, and I hate that I'm doing this, but whew, I needed to let this off my chest because I just took like a 6 mile walk just to clear my head. Got 6 miles to walk home, and I'm just sitting here trying to woosah and figure out what the next step that I have to take is, and I know it's not going to be easy because with hoarders, it's a disease. It is. It's a disease. I've watched many of the episodes of hoarding just so I can try and get an understanding of what they're going through. Because let me tell you, these men don't even stay in their house. They don't cook in the house. They do their laundry at the laundromat. When back when their mother was alive, their home was so beautiful. They would throw parties in there. And now I haven't been in there in years, but um, if you knock on the door, they'll just come outside, and it's just a horrible situation. And I want to help, and I'm trying to figure out a way to help, but they're sick, and sick people, hurt people, sick people want to, you know, so I have to try and figure out a way to go about helping them without them feeling like I'm attacking them. But at this point, I feel like I kind of am because I'm getting frustrated with the situation. So if anyone has any suggestions, I would really appreciate it. These comments, if you know, if you've dealt with any hoarders, or how you think I can help these guys. So what I really wanted to say with this video is, don't let anyone bring you down, any situation bring you down. Yesterday I had a great day. I went to the beach, enjoyed some meditation, and then I came home to the vehicle parked in front of my house again when I had made it very clear not to park there. So I took a deep breath and I confronted the situation, but then, of course, all night I'm ruminating about it. I'm tossing, I'm turning, and that's not okay. I can't let someone rule me like that, or a situation rule me like that. So I wanted to say, if you too are going through a situation where, don't let it take over your mind. Don't let it take over your day. Let it ruin your whole day, or rise above, go within. This is what I'm going to do right now. I've been praying about it all day. I've been asking God, what can I do? I've even been praying to their mother. Her and I were very close, so I hope she comes to me and gives me an answer, because I want to help them. I don't want to hurt them. I want to help them. This is a spiritual battle, and we're going to be attacked at all angles. Maybe, you know, negative energies are using people at this time that are vulnerable, and they definitely are, because they don't take care of themselves, let alone their property or their home. So they are susceptible to being taken over by negative energy or entity, whatever you want to call it. So pretty much I'm just praying for them. All last night every time I found my mind wandering about, oh, what am I going to say to them if they do this again? Or I stopped myself and I said, no, you are not that person. You are not that person. Rise above. So I would breathe in light and love, and I would send it through my heart right across the street to them, and if they don't want to accept it, then their higher self will accept it, hopefully. And that's what we all should be doing. Just loving one another, and wanting the best for one another, not hurting each other. That's not the answer. Love wins. Love always wins. So that's what I want to say. So if you're going through a rough situation, just know you got this. Take a deep breath, take a step back, take however much time you need, but don't let anyone get to you. Don't let a situation get the best of you. We're better than this, guys. We all are. I love you so much. Have a peaceful day. Have a peaceful night. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love always. Bye.